my name is Gina. Welcome to my channel. The topic of tonight's video was suggested by one of the viewers. So the question is, do we live on a prison planet or on a Loosh farm? This is actually a very good topic, a very good question, because this is how I see it. This is my opinion. I can say that I believe that it's both. We live imprisoned on this planet, that it's also a Loosh farm that extracts our emotional energy from us. So yes, this is another subject that, it's really continuation of what I was talking about recently, because I was mentioning Loosh a lot, okay? However, I haven't mentioned like a prison planet, but many of you guys probably hear that quite often, this term used. Why is it a prison planet? Well, it is a prison because we are like a fish that was caught in a big net, and once you are caught in that net, okay, you cannot escape basically, okay. The only way to escape is to leave the physical body at the point of your crossing over to the afterlife, okay. So you are basically subjected in here, in this prison, okay, for many years before that could happen. Yes, I mean, some people leave early, and some people have to wait, okay, until the life cycle runs to the very end. And what happens between that scenario? Well, we all know that we are subjected to all sorts of difficulties, struggles, basically. On the other hand, life sucks, okay? In here, and between this environment, on this level that we're existing, life is extremely difficult, very challenging. Yes, I already mentioned this, that this is between duality system, this happens. So anything and everything is possible. Now, why is it a prison? Okay, because you may say, guys, oh, how come prison? You are born here, and how come you become a prisoner? Well, because you're born here, exactly, because you are born here. And what happens before you're born? New Ages say that we give some sort of consent to come here, to reincarnate here. Now, I've got a big problem with that, because I don't remember giving any consent, since my memory was totally wiped. I do not remember any discussion or any agreement on my part that I gave to come here. They say, oh, there was like, you've got spirit guides and they all know about it, you just come here, and your memory was wiped for your own benefit, so your life, your previous existence would not interfere between this existence here. Well, I got a big problem with that too, because this is very lame excuse, really. If there was a contract, at least we should have some sort of memory. They shouldn't, you know, guys, I've got a problem with one thing. Why there's so much secrecy, okay? If we come here to learn, okay? If we come here to evolve, that shouldn't be under some umbrella of massive secrecy that everybody keeps guessing, are we really? Or what is happening? Why there's so much secrets? I mean, if you're attending a university, okay, is it a secret? You're going to be hush-hush in the corner somewhere, oh no, I mustn't tell anybody that I'm going to the uni, okay? Wow, really? So everybody should know that this is real. You should remember some sort of contract, if there was, okay? Unless it's not in your best interest to remember that, that's another thing. And I feel any secrecy, okay, is not done with any good intention, okay, because secrecy usually hides something, okay, there's something to be hidden from us, so we don't find out, because if we find out, someone is gonna pay for it, okay. Now, I just touch a little bit, okay. Now, what really happens? So, memory wipe, we are born into the physical body, okay, and what happens? We kind of live here, moment by moment, day by day, until days becomes weeks, months, and years, okay. So yeah, I mean, if average lifespan is 70, 80 years, I mean, it's quite a long time, really. And especially if you have to struggle, if you have to put up with all sort of obstacles. Some people struggle and go uphill all their life, really. Zero opportunities. Choices that are available are extremely poor. So life is very, very difficult. And yes, you are in prison because what choices do we have? I mean, if I wanted to go today, let's say I had enough of it, okay? I say I'm packing my bags and I'm leaving. I can't just do it. Unless I do something with myself, I can't just leave. If I wanted to fly, to levitate, I can't do it, okay? Everything is like under the physical law, and of course there's another layer of mystics and mysteries, you know, why it all happens. And I mean, some people say, oh, God works in mysterious ways. Oh, really? Wow. It's so mysterious that we are treated like a cattle here, you know, because nothing, and I mean nothing, is ever revealed to us unless we find ourselves a way to, by questioning and by searching or researching, you know, to find what the heck is going on. Now, prisoners, we are. Yes, we are. Now, the other part of that tonight's topic was the Loosh farm, okay? Well, in this case, I think that we are both. We live in a between prison planet and on the Loosh farm, because once we imprisoned, we also producing Loosh, because everything is done here against our free will, okay? The movement, the freedom, the choices are very limited, guys. Honestly, if you really look into it, the choices are very limited in here, okay? And because the choices are so limited, I give the example many times. The choices are that those are somebody else's choices. They choose several things that presenting you with those choices. Okay, you can choose this, 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 and that only. Okay. And when I look at it, I say, yeah, but I don't want any of this. No, sorry, this is all what you have, and you can choose from. That's not freedom. That's a piss taking. I'm sorry, but that's not freedom. However, the way people are conditioned and programmed, okay, since day one in here, they're accepting. Majority of people are accepting these so-called choices, okay, and they feel it's okay. But it's not okay, because unless you have absolute freedom, okay, of choices, not the choices that somebody else is presenting you with, okay, you are not free. And now, producing Loosh here, where does this Loosh coming from? From everyday life, from your existence, from breathing this air even, okay? Any emotional energy that you produce is based, that is called Loosh, okay? And this very energy goes somewhere, okay? So, whoever created this horrific theater of macabre, I call it, okay, is doing quite well, because they're not here. Oh no, they're relying on us, on this Loosh energy, okay, to stay alive, because I don't feel that they have their own life force, okay. Yes, I know I'm repeating certain terms in my videos, because I don't know how many videos of you watching, I'm doing it for the benefit of somebody who may choose to watch 2-3 videos, okay, and to get a little bit of information based on what they hear within that short frame of time. So yes, we producing here Loosh that somebody's scooping up, and basically by doing so, because it's it's against my free will. I don't want to give my energy to anybody. That means the crime is committed, okay? And of course, I already made video how to take the Loosh back. And yes, it is important to visualize that, guys, that you are basically becoming someone. It's like reversing the role. They are perpetrators, and they are attacking you, and they taking the energy from you. You have to reverse that order by visualizing that you doing it to them by taking it back where it belongs to, okay? But you have to do it with a certain intention, okay, for that to manifest. It manifests in a way that you will feel empowered and you will feel energized, okay? This is how it feels. That you don't feel weakened, that you don't feel like you are almost gonna drop on your feet, because yes, it also affects your energy within the physical body, not just mentally, spiritually, but you feel within this body, the physicality of this body, you feel drained. You feel like something has been emptied you of any vitality, that you can't really function almost. So it is important to take care of that. Now, can we stop producing Loosh? And that's a good question, because we are all we are emotional beings, okay? And we express those emotions with joys, with sorrow, with happiness, with anger. There's all sorts of emotions, okay? And any emotions expressed by us producing the Loosh, both happy and unhappy emotions, okay? So to say that you can switch off from expressing emotions, it's I don't think it's possible, really. However, you can put a cap on it and don't allow the depths of those emotions take over. Like, for example, if you're feeling distress, yes, feel it that you're distressed, but don't go overboard with that distress, okay? Keep it in a between the little bit of balance. Same with joy, okay? Keep it in between the balance again, like go and take the middle road, middle path in it at least, and think about it. Okay, I'm very happy now, okay, but try to also visualize that the energy of that happiness that you're feeling at this particular moment doesn't go anywhere, okay? Stop it. So for a moment and visualize that if something just about to scoop that energy to drain you out of it, try to visualize that it resides in here, between your self, between your soul, between your core, okay? So that doesn't leave. That visualization will stop also anybody who's got intention to suck this energy from you, that you can block it totally at that very moment. Say, oh, I'm happy today, or I'm very miserable because something bad happened, and I'm really sad, I don't know what to do. Yes, also put a block, because nobody has the right to feed on your energy, okay? And there's lots of parasites. There's lots of parasites between astral. I'm talking about mainly about lower astral, the entities we cannot see because they existing on a higher vibrational level, okay, slightly above the Earth's one. So we can't see, same as we cannot see with physical eyes the astral reality around us, okay, because it's on a slightly higher vibrational level. So that's why we don't, what we don't see, again, this is another guessing. This is part of this guessing game, that physicality is very limited, and everything is hidden from us because we in a dense physicality, on a very dense low energy vibrational level we existing, and that allows those entities to treat us like cattle, okay, to keep us in a constant guessing mode, and basically to have this prosperous farm. Yeah, Loosh farm we're living in, you know. So remember, guys, there's two parts of this existence in here. You first come and you're being imprisoned in here, okay? You're imprisoned between the physicality of this body. This is your prison. How ironic, right? That we have to take care of it. Take care of your health. Take care that the body is nice and warm, that it's nice and clean and looks good and it's rested and it's fed. Wow. Taking care of your prison cell. But we got no other choice, because if you don't take care of your prison cell, which is your body, the body will let you feel it, all right. It will let you feel it. It won't allow you not to take care of it. So yes, so you have no choice. Again, this is that area of free will, you know, has been deeply disregarded basically, because we have very little choices. What can we do? How can we do it really? And of course, there's another level of manipulation that makes this place so prosperous, and that is misinformation that's going on, yes, on every level, both spiritually, politically, religion takes big part in it, to spread that propaganda of fake spirituality and all that. Politicians teaching us that this is this, this is that, but none make any sense, you know. There's also lots of issues with educational system, history. Oh, it's deep, really, really deep. We are being lied to on every level in here, and everything is reduced to one thing. So the prison that we're living within, that Loosh farm, is successful. And it's been successful, really. It's been run very smoothly, in fact. Yes, I mean, lots of people rebel lately. I mean, between that this internet era that we have access to, you can get access to any news, to any information. I mean, you know, regarding what interests you. You can read many books that suddenly they're available. You know, people share information and research with each other as well. So that is very, very helpful. But it still doesn't free us, and still doesn't change the fact that we are prisoners within the Loosh farm. Yes, we are. So what can we do about it? Well, basically, as I said, make sure that you consciously guard yourself when you're expressing emotions, okay? Build a conscious wall around you, so that energy that you're producing by expressing those emotions is not going to be leaving outside somewhere. And how would you know it leaving? By you feeling drained, okay? Tired and drained, physically and mentally. That means the Loosh is produced, has been produced, and somebody has fed on it, because it's been taken away from you. Yes, by paying attention, after a while you can become quite good at it, and keep balance, keep vigilant, of course, and always remember that it's up to you alone to keep that balance, okay? Because we don't have anybody to protect us from it, okay? There's nobody up there, some angels, some good guys coming suddenly from the sky, knocking on your door one day. Oh, you know, we came as a rescue mission, we're gonna help you. It's not gonna happen. The saviors and all that. No. You are the savior. You are the rescuer. And you know exactly the best way how to take care of yourself, basically. Because if you're not gonna do it, okay, nobody's gonna do it for you. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and please take care for now, and see you next time. Bye bye.